Hey there, boys and girls. Good morning. Don with Adventures of the Broken Retired. How y'all make it out? Glad you could make it. Um, I'm back out in the garage today. I don't want this to turn into the Don's Garage channel or Don Cleans Out the Garage channel. But I pretty much, on my videos, I pretty much just do whatever I do. And I don't pretty much, I do just put whatever I do in day-to-day life. And I've been busy with this now for a while because it takes a long time to do. There's a lot of stuff to put away, a lot of stuff to sort out. I came out here for a few minutes yesterday and made a pretty good dent in some stuff pretty quick. I was out here probably for an hour and a half. I didn't record it. Didn't feel like I needed to. But I moved some stuff around in the toolbox drawers and separated some stuff, found some stuff. found a whole bunch more sockets. That was helpful. So anyway, I got all that put up, but I figured today's Sunday, by the way. It's March 31st. Here tomorrow is June 1st, 6/1. In 21 days or 22 days, it's June 21st, will be the longest day of the year. And after that, while it's still going to be stupid hot all the time through, September probably. But the days will start getting shorter. That was quick. The year's half over pretty quick. I'm going to try to get the garden weeded tomorrow. If it, there's something weird happening outside, and I'm not really sure 100% what to make of it. I don't know. You see back there? It's like everything is bright and warm and dry, and I haven't seen that in so long. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. It's been like this for 2 days. I think yesterday and today were both like this, and I'm not sure what to make of that. It's unusual, and it's welcome. Anyhow, I moved some stuff around in the boxes. I'm gonna do some more of that today. So join me if you would, if you'd like to. Love to have you along, and we'll continue on with this project. Now, I'm going to throw this in just for fun because I don't know if it'll happen, but I don't know if it'll happen or not. There's a pretty good possibility that I'm going to get a phone call this week coming up that says, come down and drive your truck, or come down and listen to your truck run, or come down and whatever. So that's going to be an exciting day for me. It's been a long time coming. And I still don't smoke, still haven't smoked, by the way, since February 2nd. I quit smoking. After 55 years of smoking cigarettes, February 2nd, I put them down and walked away. Don't get me wrong. I still have cravings like you wouldn't believe. And I still, sometimes when I leave the house, I always used to put my cigarettes up on top of the refrigerator. And it's a lot of times when I leave the house, I'll still look up there so I don't forget to take them with me. And I still crave cigarettes big time. But I haven't smoked any, so I'm happy about that. Also, I was looking in my old toolbox, my original toolbox, yesterday, sorting some stuff out, which is what I'm going to be doing again today. Sorting some stuff out, and I found a whole bunch of stickers. I haven't looked at them yet to see what they are, but there's a whole bunch of stickers in there that I've been saving, I guess, to put on a box sometime. And seeing as I have 11 of them or 12 of them, 3, 6, 9, 10, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. I have 12. Seeing as I have 12 of them now, I think I'll probably put some stickers. Put the stickers. I have no idea how old they are or what they say. But anyhow, the first thing I got to do is I got some trash, some boxes to tear up. This pipe insulation needs to go up on top of the lamp. There's a couple of 2x6s there that aren't any good. I should probably just get rid of them, but I won't. Got a light fixture that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with. I'm going to get this table completely cleaned off, and then I'm going to clean off that table by putting everything that's over there over here so I could put it away, and in the meantime sort through the boxes, toolboxes, to see about putting some of that stuff away and throwing some of it away, to be honest with you. And I got to start going through some of that at some point. Start going through some of that to figure out what I can save and what I need to get rid of. That's probably where I should start, but I don't know whether I will or not. You know, it's hard to decide where to start because there's so much that needs to be done. And I know what I've been doing, or the best way to do it is just pick something up. You just pick it up. And that's where you start. So that's what I'm going to do. Boxes first. Good afternoon there, boys and girls, and welcome to the I guess now it's become the ceremonial or ceremonious tearing up of the boxes to get started working out in the garage. There's always plenty of them. New trash bag. They're contractor bags that I use out there because the trash you throw in the garage is typically pretty heavy, so you gotta have a tough bag for it. That's pipe insulation. The reason I save that is because around here, when you need it, when it's gonna freeze and you need it, nobody has any of it left. Everybody is out. So what you do is you buy it when you don't need it, and you save it in the garage. You get a couple of rolls of duct tape, some stuff like that. You just kind of keep it handy so that when it comes time to use it, when you need it, you have it. Kind of makes you wonder why a guy has so much tape. Well, evidently I had a whole bunch of things I wanted to stick together, so I needed a lot of tape, I guess. I don't know. I can tell you why I have so much tape, or part of it anyway, is because tape never had a home. I never had a specific place to put it, so I would put it over here or put it over there, and that's where it would end up. And so when I couldn't find it, I would go buy more. And you know, that's a habit that I've had. That's how I ended up with two power planers. So I ended up with two power planes. Those are not a cheap tool. They're not real expensive, but they're not real cheap either. And you can't find one, so you just buy another one. I'm sure that's how I ended up with two. That's why I have so many duplicates of so much stuff. And that's bad when you have that many duplicates of that much stuff. Really, that's bad. That's why all your stuff needs a home. I made this box yesterday. I'm gonna modify this. A little bit. Right about there looks right. Knife could use a better blade. I think it's the same as this, isn't it? Yeah. We'll be getting rid of that, I think. Alright, boys and girls. Now we have a box I can put drill bits in one side and the hole boring bits, what I call paddle bits, in the other side. You know what though? That tape is not good. Let me fix that tape. That's much better. Yep, that's much better. All right, there it is. Let's see how it works. Perfect fit. Good there. I think I will have enough drill bits to last me the rest of my life now. What do you think, guys? You approve? Good. There's just so much stuff everywhere. I know I've said that before, but there is. Putting everything away is very tedious, very time consuming. And the more stuff you put away, the harder stuff gets to put away. Because you start out by picking a spot for it that you think is going to be big enough. And then as you go on, you find more stuff that needs to be put away. So you keep putting it all together. I've got this situation with what I'm going to call the hammer drawer. I picked out a drawer for the hammers. Got halfway through putting them away, and it turned out not to be big enough. So I put it in another one, and I found a few more hammers. So now I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to put them a third time. So when I go to find them to put them away, it's difficult to remember where they are, where I'm putting them. And when I go to use them, it's going to be just as hard, but I'm going to have to find them because there's only one place where they are. So it's not like with the rolls of tape where all I had to do, if I kept looking around the shop, sooner or later I'd see a roll of tape because they're everywhere. And it won't be like that because they'll all be in one spot. Yeah, that's why I keep going through the drawers. You see me open and close, open and close, open and close. That tap and die set that's sitting on top of that box, that one, I've had that for a long time. Replaced a few because they got dull. But boy, that was well spent money that I spent a long time ago. Metric. I've used it quite a bit. Those 2x6s are really no good. I'm not really sure why I keep saving them. But, you know, what can I say? Those pieces of pipe, it's 2-inch pipe. It goes out there by the pool. That's a light fixture that used to be up there above the toolboxes, but I needed one with a switch, and I had another one, so I put it up there. In fact, I got the one that's up, the one you just saw, another one in the shop there too, in the garage, leaning up against the wall. If you think about the mess that table started at, and look at it now. In fact, you could say that about the whole garage. If you go back and look at some of the, which I'm going to do this later on in the videos. Not later on in this video, but later on in this series of videos. I'm going to go back and do some before and afters, just to kind of give a show of all what it looked like, how much it changed. Because it really has changed a lot. When I first started going out there, when I first walked out there and said I need to clean up, it was bad. See this? Let me tell you a story. I'm sweating like crazy. I have to go get another shirt in a minute. But while I'm taking a break, because you know, I hate sitting around doing nothing. I'm going to tell you a story about this. Okay? Now, as you can see, this is a soldered edge. It's pretty rough. This one's not so bad. It's a funnel. It's a funnel. I made this. I'm 67 years old. I made this funnel. I got a real bad glare coming in the door. I can't see what's going on. Let me rearrange things. That's much better. It's a funnel. I made this in 8th grade shop class. Or maybe it was 9th grade. I don't remember now. I think it was Mr. Block Metal Shop. That would have been 8th grade. It was either 8th grade or 9th grade, one of the two. That's not the point. Probably 8th grade. That's not the point. Point of it is this. I made this. How old are you in 8th grade? I'm 67. You start going to school when you're 5. So I was 13. Yeah. That's right. 13. I was 13. Because I was 13 when I got the 305. And I made this for the 305. Let me explain myself. Okay? Here it is. The funnel. I had a 1966 Honda 305 motorcycle that I rode with all my buddies. There were 13 of us who used to ride together. 12 guys and a girl. Eileen Fox. Eileen, if you're still out there, hey. I heard that you weren't. Matter of fact, I heard the only one left is, doesn't matter. There's 13 of us who used to ride together, dirt bikes together. I had a 66 Honda 305. And to put oil in it was hard. You had to have a long neck funnel to be able to put oil in it. And so in my 8th grade shop class, we had to pick a project. And so I decided my project would be a funnel. Funnel from a 305, that's what I needed. But this didn't match the funnel in the drawing that I was supposed to make. And that's because I wasn't making it for the drawing. I was making it for my 305. I was making it for my needs. Okay? I got an F. I got an F on this funnel. Okay? This funnel that I made when I was 13 freaking years old, I still have. And I still have it because I got an F on that funnel. Now I'm going to ask you a question. I was 13 years old. I know I was 13 years old because that's how old I was when I got the 305. I was 13 years old when I made that funnel. I'm 67 now. So what does that make it? 53? 54. 54 years ago. 54 years ago, I made this funnel And after 54 years, not only do I still have it, but it still works just like a champ. It doesn't leak. This is a great funnel. How many other kids in that shop class? How many other kids that made their project and got good marks on them still have them and still could use them? I haven't used this in a while. Haven't needed to. But how many of them are still around? How many of them still have their funnel? I do, and I got an F on it. I think that's an incredible story. Well, how's that for the magic of editing? I get a dry shirt that's a different color. And I didn't just bink, it's just all of a sudden there. All right, I'm deciding on what I should do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna empty, well, I gotta figure out finish what I was doing over there first. Almost forgot. I think the story of the funnel is very important to keep in mind. I got an F on that funnel. I should have been given a double A. It still works. It's still usable. I've still got it. I should have been flying colors on that funnel. Remember the other day when I was talking about the screw caps for the spark plugs? I had a bunch of them. Told you. I don't think I need these anymore. Finding stuff like that in that box is what really brings back memories. Back in the days of when I first came to Louisiana, back in the 80s, I was a young single guy, not a care in the world, convinced I was absolutely bulletproof, which was very stupid, and I am still paying for in pain. But I pretty basically didn't have a care in the world. I was doing exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a motorcycle mechanic, and that's what I was being. I was working over there. There's a bunch of buddies. Still friends with the guy that owns the shop. He still owns it. I'm still friends with him. He's a great person. Very nice guy. And I'm very fortunate to have him in my life. I enjoyed those days. I really did. Got an idea. The top of my red toolbox. This one right here. Up in the top of that box, if you look back to some of the other videos, you're going to see there was a big bunch of papers. And in one of the videos, I pulled the papers out. All right, boys and girls. The point here is to get all this paper stuff out of this box, so when I hit it with the blower, it doesn't just blow everywhere. Brand new safety glasses, that's good. Some of this stuff has been in this box for a pretty good while. This goes in the house. I'm going to keep that. What do we got here? All right. The Louisiana Cross Country Off-Road Motorcycle Circuit. Schedule, I mean, for 2009. I don't think I'll need that. I'll sort through this stuff. I won't throw it away. And when I pulled the papers out, I stuck them in the on the table over there, and figured we'd go through them later. Well, you know what today is? Today is later. So, let's have a treasure hunt. Excuse me. A treasure hunt from the paperwork out of the top of my box. I can't see what's going on, but in these videos, I'm not the important one, you are. So, I want to show you something first. I was out here in the garage doing something yesterday. I found this. It was in that toolbox that I went to Texas to get. Look at this. It's just a piece of steel stock. It's not stainless because it's rusty. But I have no use for this. So I don't have a whole lot of option but to throw it away. It says on the package, blower shaft 3/4 of an inch. It's probably an air conditioning part. I don't need it. Safety glasses, these are going to go. Your safety glasses get old. Oh, funnel needs to be cleaned. These yellow ones. Safety glasses get old, they get scratched up. They're no good. Those will get thrown away. There's a whole box of pencils here. They're obviously Lowe's pencils. These were in the truck. I used to keep them in the truck so I'd have them on the job site. And I do have a place to put these. So Lowe's pencils. Those are the screws I had to buy to put the handles back on the blue toolbox with the white drawers. There's some more pencils. These are marking pencils that I used on the job site. They worked very well. All right. Louisiana tub restoration. Now, Ken, if you're watching, I just friended you on Facebook. Ken doesn't run the store anymore, I don't think. So this has been in my box for a while. These are replacement blade guards for the bandsaw that I no longer have. This is the tag for the electrical drop that I put. This is the tag for the electrical drop that I put somewhere. It was only a 100 amp box. So it wasn't very big. This must have been a sub box that I put in. Otherwise it'd be a 200. What do we have here? I have no idea what this is. It's just, I don't know. All right, this is a cigar cutter and a cigar carrying case. I don't smoke. I'm not sure where this came from, but if it was given to me as a gift by someone, I'd rather not throw it away. That's the piston out of my 430. We talked about that a week or two ago. Remember the compressor that I had out here that I painted the back of it blue, white and blue, and checked colors of the truck? That's one of the tags off, one of the badges off of that. Now it actually goes on my red toolbox. So I'm going to save that and put that back on. I had it stuck on there with something and it came off. That's a door seal. I need to keep that. This is the Louisiana cross country, the Louisiana The LACC, yeah, Louisiana Cross Country. The 2009 championship series schedule. I kind of feel like I don't need that anymore. What is this? Oh, these are sticky things that I bought for a job. I don't like these. I'm getting rid of them. I don't like these things. There's some more of these white ones. White door seals. Brand new pair of safety glasses. Keeping those. Pittsburgh 2-ton under hoist safety stands. I don't think I need that anymore. I sold the stands. There's some tan door seals. Here's somebody's phone number. Oh, look. I don't know whose phone number it is, but I do know this. Play with Bubba, private party, 10/17/09. This was a reminder, so I didn't forget that I had to play with Bubba Plochet at a private party on October 17th of 2009. I don't think I need that reminder anymore. What was that, 17 years ago? What is this? 4-speed wood lathe. Somebody gave me, in fact it was Larry, my friend Larry, gave me a wood lathe. That was not a very safe thing to use. That was a nasty machine. This is the some instructions for the Shelix that I put in my planer. This was a better cutter head. It was a $500 upgrade. It was worth every penny of it. But seeing as I sold it, I don't think I need it anymore. Garage door opener instructions. Internet's good for that now. This is my granddaughter, Zoe, who we had dinner with last night. This was taken in 2015. 2015-16 school year. I think we'll save that. 20-gallon air compressor. $250. That's that air compressor right there. I guess they delivered it with the sales tag on it. Maybe I'll keep that. This, by the way, this is a very important piece of paper. I was playing music one night on the half shell. In fact, it was playing with Bubba on the half shell. And I came out to my truck, and stuck in on the driver's door by the window was this card. Come to find out, Amy had come by and stuck this on my truck for a surprise. And it was a very nice surprise. I wish she'd have stayed. Keeping that. Well, it's a blade description. I have no idea why I would have kept it, but I did. And this is a nail gun. Exploded view of a nail gun. It's a parts list. There's no telling how old it is, so I don't see any point to keep it. And look at this. This is a card that Molly sent to me a long time ago. February 24th, 2012. This was very nice of her. I would keep this, but it's all nasty, so I'm going to have to get rid of it. This is something somebody wanted me to build. I don't think I ever did it. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. I had a customer who was an engineer. And he was replacing his microwave. And that's as far as I'm going to go. Picture at Phil Brady's. Who's the picture of? I have no idea. This is another reminder that I'm supposed to play at the vineyard. And it's an insurance number for a job I was doing. Pictures. Oh, that's a guy who used to work for me. We're not going to get into these. I have no idea why I have those. I'm still a friend of his. He was my paint rep for Old Calhoun. Instructions on installing a dyno kit. Name and address of a gate company. This is the bunch of places that I was playing on the half shell May 8th and May 16th and June 6th. May the 13th at the Hilton. I remember that. That was a rooftop private party at the Hilton, downtown Baton Rouge. That was a lot of fun. Playing New Year's Eve. There's people that I knew. This is something I don't need. That's insurance for a trailer. And this has some names and numbers on it that I shouldn't show. Don't have permission. This is an advertisement for a, oh, look at that. A 1983 inspection sticker from Louisiana. Motorcycle. 1980 Yamaha. I'm sure it was me. That's cool. That's getting saved. This is Feet Up Magazine. This guy's riding his motorcycle up a tree, and they really can do that. No, I probably don't need to be talking about that. No idea. That is a piece of paper for a news release that I wrote about a friend of mine that opened up a motorcycle shop. This is an events calendar and sort of map of Lincoln and Ruidoso counties in New Mexico. Don't think I need to keep that. Don't plan on going to New Mexico anytime real soon. I don't remember who these are from. Must be from Friendly Yamaha. From 2006. So I'm pretty sure that would have been Friendly Yamaha. Stuff I keep in my toolbox. And that is divorce paperwork for my second divorce. We don't need to go through that. So, there's our treasure hunt for today, boys and girls. And I think I'm going to call it a day when the house get cleaned up. I'm sweaty and nasty, and I'm all dirty and covered in sawdust, and don't like it.